EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from Miami. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Forced out to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Tua now on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 28-yard.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Vikings 0. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
They go play action. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Vikings first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cousins again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Vikings.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the... .42, great return.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Tua. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's Cameron Dantzler who got him down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. Third down here.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua finding Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Being chased out left. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
39-yard line.
Push him back.
Now Tua. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That catch good for only a couple. Tua sets up to pass it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mike's 50. I got you.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Bailey got the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tua to throw again. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's second down and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Tua, the final shot before half. And over the middle, this is Parker. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
One.
They run it again with Cook. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have the Vikings first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Cousins gives way to Cook. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Cook. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The throw complete to Beebe. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
To throw, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll run for it with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham taking it in. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Vikings 21, Dolphins 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 8.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Dancing to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
47-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
20 more yards. That's another Dolphin.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 28 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up
on 2nd and 12. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing, Cousins. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll run with Cook. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They try again with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook taking it in, and the Vikings are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. To throw is Tua. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He's back to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
15-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Right there, 54, right there.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Mike 54.
One final try for Tagovailoa. That's caught at the 2. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Good shot.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. That'll be complete to Breida. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, Matt Breida actually had the fastest play of 2019, hitting 22.3 miles an hour on an 83-yard touchdown run, and he was moving here too. He'll get this into the hands of Breida, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Check, check. 40's mine. 40's the money. Check back.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Blue down, blue down. Yellow. 40's mine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Mike's 40. Mike's 40.
And throw right side complete to Parker. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.